I looked around and I'm not sure this is a milestone most people or if anyone actually celebrates, but
Name a number that most men exaggerate.
100.
I actually can't believe it. I actually hit 100 subscribers. In the scope of things, I guess compared to other people, having 100 is, I guess, not that big of a deal. But for me, I feel like it is because I'm actually very shocked that even more than one person watches my videos, to be honest. It's still actually a learning process for me because ever since I started making these videos, I've been learning how to just edit them and put them together. So there's a lot of growing pains, of course. I think one of the main ones is probably audio. I know I changed out the mic and I'm still trying to find out what the great settings for it would be. I know some people do get mic stands, but I'm not sure how that configuration works. So I'm going to work over that in the meantime. Because in general, think I do point out that I'm a very loud person. And when I get really loud and I get really excited, the volume actually peaks a lot. And I know there's some sort of fix to it. And most of it probably involves the fact that I'm so far away and I'm supposed to be a little bit closer to the mic. But until I work out the kink, just please try to bear with me. As for content wise, I actually do have a lot of good stuff that's coming up where some I've already recorded part of it, which I put together and I'm ready to upload. Some that I'm still kind of working out. I actually have like a whole list of ideas that I've actually written through and I'm working on them. You will see a difference between some of the videos I've uploaded prior to getting the new mic as well as ones that I've done since I've gotten the new mic. So it'll be kind of funny that you'll see like in regards to the videos I post, some of them my hair will grow longer, some of them will be shorter. And it's because I'm recording these at different times. So outside of growing like a chia pet, but yeah, there are a lot of topics that I do want to talk about, and I'm not really sure how the YouTube algorithm works in regards to how the videos are suggested. I would assume most of it has to do with white shorts and collectible trading cards in general. So I'm not really quite sure how it will work if I do talk about other topics, but I guess we'll see. And I hope you guys find it interesting as I kind of figure out this journey myself as well. But for the most part, reflecting back on it, mainly I made this channel as well as I started making these videos as a hobby, just to kind of share the things I enjoy, as well as just try to talk about concepts that I find interesting, that I feel like is helpful perhaps to other people. And I guess a lot of it kind of ties back to concepts from me working in the finance industry and just kind of relating all these things into the things I learned from, I guess, sort of working in sales in that way, and then tying those concepts back to, my hobbies, collectibles, as well as, I guess, things I've learned in life that, maybe I could share some tips on things people could avoid. Although it has been kind of interesting though, because when you share a lot of these, I guess, like trying to expose scams as well as the more negative sides of the hobbies, you tend to get a little bit more negative feedback as well as negative attention along with the good attention, of course. Because at the end of the day, I kind of understand that as well too, because everyone's just trying to make money. But for me, I feel like these are just topics that need to be discussed because it's taking advantage of other people, which I kind of find very morally corrupt. I understand, I guess, in the long term, going against the grain where it's very easy to just do hype content and talk about like, all these exciting things like all pack openings and all that stuff. But I feel like I rather be true to myself and just be a little bit more genuine and just talk about the things I have a passion for, talk about the things that I enjoy, and might not be the most popular topics, but at the end of the day, I guess I'll let the algorithm gods decide my fate. But yeah, like I said, I actually do have like a whole list of ideas of what I want to discuss and what I want to talk about. But as for if there's actually specific topics that anyone wants me to go over, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I also do want to point out, though, I do find it interesting that in the past, I guess I would consider myself a more timid person. And I know that most people that do make YouTube videos don't really show their faces because I kind of get like, it's a little bit awkward and kind of frightening at the same time. But I guess for me, it's kind of one of those things where you at some point come to the realization that life is just really short, and if not now, then when, right? So I'm gonna give this a shot to see if it plays out. And so far, even if it doesn't, I guess, grow any more than it already has, then I'm pretty happy that we're already at 100 and there's people out there that are actually, enjoying the content that I make. I'm having a lot of fun making them, and I'm not sure if it kind of reflects through the videos when I make them. And I hope that at the same time that I'm making myself laugh when I make them, I'm making other people laugh as well too. But yeah, thank you again, and thank you everyone that's been sharing my channel and letting people know to check it out. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy a lot of these videos that are coming up in the next few months, because I hope it reflects on these videos when you watch them that I actually put my all into them, and I put a lot of pretty much myself into these videos. And I hope it shows, because at the end of the day, I guess whether or not the channel continues to grow, I just want to try to remain genuine, because I really just can't fake my reactions or, exaggerate things. Whatever you see in these videos, however I talk, this is just how I am. And I hope you guys like it. And I guess as for these channel update things and milestones, I would assume the next one we'll celebrate is per 100, and then we'll go from there. So the next one will probably be at 200. And I guess if there's some sort of channel updates that I'm not sure if people even would want to see this type of content, but we'll slowly feel it out as we get a little bit more feedback on each of these videos, and then we'll go from there. Thank you again. I can't overstate that enough, and I hope you all have a great day.